My name is Matt Authier with the Financial Literacy Project, and in this video you're going to see responses from kids in kindergarten through 5th grade on the subjects of financial literacy. While some of them are funny, you're also going to see the reason why we think it's important that we go inside the classroom and teach these kids these concepts. Where do you think money comes from?
The bank.
The bank? Okay. How do you make money?
Oh, well, you make money by getting a job because they pay you.
Perfect.
And trees.
Trees? Okay.
Money comes from your job and trees. It comes from jobs, maybe sometimes from the bank.
Money comes from the bank, and the bank gets it from factories that creates the money, the bills and the coins.
I think something you need is something you have to survive, like water or food. And I think something you want could be or you need a house, but I feel like something you would want would be like a bigger house, like a giant house if you don't have a giant family, or like a Lamborghini if you don't need a Lamborghini.
What is something that you might need?
A hammer. A big tree.
A big tree?
Yeah.
What is something you might want? Like what's something you think of that you want?
Teddy bear. Candy.
Candy, good.
Something you want is something that you don't have to have, and something you need is something you have to have. Because something you need is something you can't really live without it, and something you want is something that you can get it later and you don't really have to have it.
A need is something you desire, but a want is something you need, like food. And in my opinion, one thing you definitely need is sweet tea.
I think it's important to save money because if you spend it all at once, then it's all going to be gone straight away. But if you save it, you can spend it on something more expensive later.
It's important to save money because certain people can lose money and then they don't have money to pay their rent.
It is important to save money because stuff these days are very expensive. Because my mom's always telling me, Malia, if you want this, go save your own money because I can't get that. Like, I'm trying to do all this other stuff and save my own money, so just go save your own. So I think it's very important to save your money for stuff.
Because we need to save money for when you go to the other store, they need to get their money back.
Because if you spend all of your money and then when you retire, you'll have nothing. So.
Yes.
What was it?
It was like a book.
Uh-huh.
Like to draw on and stuff like that, because I like drawing.
One time I saved for, what was it? I think it was my bike. I was at the store and I saw a bike that I really liked, so I saved up for like a few months and then I got it. There's this thing on Amazon that I really, really want, but I don't need it. Yes, and I think it was like I forgot what it was, but I know I got something. About 100,000 or more.
Okay.
I would say.
$9.1 million.
$9.1 million, okay.
900,000.
900,000, okay.
Are they in a house or apartment?
Let's just say a house.
Okay, because I was trying to figure out if they pay rent. So I would say probably because the water bill and a bunch of other bills and then groceries, $300, like probably a couple $100 a week. Probably around like $45,000.
A year, okay.
I'd say like maybe like 35 grand.
A budget is amount of money you give yourself to buy something, and you can't go over that.
Something that when you go shopping, you need to stay in your budget, like in the amount of money you have.
I don't even know what a budget is. Give me a
Not
clue
me
what it is.
either.
A budget is where basically like you want to buy this certain thing, but you don't have enough money for it, so you save the money, and then like you're on a certain budget. Like if it costs like $499, then like you have to stay on that budget and not waste any of your money.
I've heard of the word budget, and it's like the amount of money you can spend, and if you spend over it, you have to pay the amount you spent over it.
A certain amount percent of the money used to like that goes to the government to pay like people that serve for us, like police officers or firefighters or things like that.
Taxes. Well, I would say taxes are sort of like bills, but like different. How could I put that?
Taxes are the amount of money that is added to anything you need or something that you must pay to the government for doing things. Something you have to pay for extra for like other stuff
Okay.
for the government.
Taxes are for like, you know how bills are like for house bills and stuff, but you also need like taxes. Like if you buy something, there's gonna be like some taxes with it. So
Got it. So it makes it cost a little more, maybe?
Yeah.
Got it.
Give you money.
They give you money?
A bank usually like keeps your money protected, like from scammers or anything. And, like there's like this, like there's an app, and then you can get money out of your bank account if you want.
What do you think a bank does?
It holds money for people.
Okay. Have you ever been to a bank?
No.
Bank is where you would get your money or put in money.
A bank can, so you can deposit money into a bank, you can withdraw it from a bank, you can set up like savings accounts, you can set up a like just normal bank account, and you can also get like a credit card from your local bank.
Not all jobs, but most of them, yes.
Okay. Why?
Because like, so they know that you're like trained and like you couldn't actually do it.
You have to go to college to get like big jobs, like probably like to be a doctor, you have to go to college, so it's not just a random person that doesn't know what they're doing going into be a doctor. But like if you're in high school and you want to work at McDonald's, I don't think you need to go to college for that.
Some jobs, yes, because you need the knowledge and the strength to know what to do in that job. And then other jobs, you could just sign up and get into it.
Not all jobs you don't need a college to go to.
So some high schoolers have jobs, but some jobs may require a certain like college or a certain like degree. So some like it's a 50-50 sort of thing. Make money grow, probably investing, and I've heard that if you put money in the bank or like with a certain thing, you get interest over time, which would make more money.
Some ways is investing.
Get a job.
Get a job? Okay.
You can like ask for a tip and yeah.
Okay.
That's all they can go.
Probably saving and investing it, and keep adding it up by doing jobs, and that's how your mind can get bigger. So a credit card is something that you can spend on, I think it's on something you want, but a debit card is for something you need.
Credit, I know there's 2 types of cards. A credit card is one of them, and a credit card, you, instead of having dollar bills, you put the dollar bills on the card, which is how much money you have. And is credit card the one where you can, like, spend as much as money you want and then pay them back later
Very good.
with extra money?
That's right.
I've seen a credit card. I know the code because you need codes to like purchase something.
Mm-hmm.
And well, a credit card, it's like because there's 2 different ones, a debit card and a credit card. And a credit card is basically like they're 2 different things, a credit card and a debit card. The credit card is most like to like, I know like there's like the debit card where you can like save money with it, and the credit card is like the money that you like want to spend, and the debit card is like where you save money.
A credit card is, I'm pretty sure, so you pay for something, and if you're, so basically a credit card, when you pay for something, you have to pay that back, or is that a debit card?
Both?
Yeah. And you have to pay interest, which is like more money since you use the bank's money.
Credit card is an amount of money that the bank gives you in a card that if you spend it, you must pay them back with added fees to it.
I mean, like, you spend too much money on something and you need to like pay it back.
And debt means you have money that you still have to pay. Like if you take money out of the bank, then spend it all, you still have to pay the money that you took out.
It means you don't have a lot of money left, like, at all. You owe money.
You owe money? Who would you owe money to?
Like a bank.
To have to spend too much money and then you can't really pay it back because how much it is.
A big bookshelf.
A big bookshelf?
Yeah. And also like big TVs and a big giant Bobby house.
A PlayStation.
If I have $1 million, then this sounds weird, but I'm a dog mom, and I just spoil her to death. So I'll just get her like all this stuff, like fancy costumes and clothes and stuff, even though she like fights me over it. So yeah.
Probably my mom and dad a nice car, like a very, very nice one.
What would be your example of a nice, really
like
nice?
a Mercedes.
Okay.
And
Would you buy yourself anything?
I would probably buy my wife a ring and take her on a trip.
Because I need something to make me happy.
What kind of dog would you buy?
A German Shepherd.
I'd be an architect, so like if I find a fossil, then the people like the museum that I give it to will kind of like pay me because I gave them it, because they'll buy it from me.
An art teacher or like a basic teacher. Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen? What would you do at Dairy Queen?
Drink the ice cream machine. Football player, because football is my football and basketball, because those two are my favorite sports.
So if you saved money, depends on how much you earn and how much you would be able to save. My dream vacation would be pretty expensive.
Where would it be?
It would be either the Bahamas or New York. And in New York, you have to pay thousands of dollars to live in a shoebox.
I want to go to the beach
To the beach? Why?
because I want to swim all day and eat food and play in the sand.
Saving money for an entire year. Because if I save all the money, then I'd have time the year after that to have a dream vacation.
Saving money for an entire year because you could save money because you still have payments that you have to pay for, like your house. And once the year's done, you'll still have a higher amount of money than what you would have had, then you can go on that vacation.
Going places, like traveling.
The one thing I would cut back on spending is spending the money that I don't need to spend.
Wants.
Fast food.
Fast food. What's your favorite fast food?
So my favorite fast food has definitely got to be a place in Alabama called Jack's.
What we would like to do is to start teaching these kids at a young age these key critical financial concepts in the classroom, ages K through 5. So if that's something that interests you, we would love to partner with your district, and you can visit thefinlitproject.org.